never thought I'd be making this video, but Tenz and Kyedae actually just broke up. And when I say this is the biggest plot twist I've ever seen, I'm not even joking. So buckle up because this is about to be crazy. But before I fill you in on the details, consider subscribing and liking the video. Let's try to hit 10 million subscribers by the end of the year. Okay, so not gonna lie, when I first saw the announcement, I literally had to do a double take because I was like, there's no way this is real. Like, dude, I'm being so serious right now. Tenz and Kyedae have been the couple, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you've been watching gaming content or Valorant or anything in that space, you know who these two are. They've been together for literally 6 years. And not gonna lie, they went through everything together. I mean everything. We are talking they started their careers together, they moved in together like weeks after meeting each other, they went through freaking cancer together, they were engaged and now they're just done. And honestly, when I tell you the internet is absolutely losing its mind right now, I'm not exaggerating. Like, the comments are insane, people are devastated, people are angry, some people are being supportive, but dude, some of the takes I've been seeing are absolutely wow. But I'm gonna break down everything for you guys and make sure you watch to the end because there's some really important stuff that Tenz said afterwards that honestly changes the whole perspective on the situation. So in this video, I'll be covering the entire situation from a teenager's perspective. So let me give you guys some context really quickly for anybody who might not know who these two are. Tenz, his real name is Tyson, is one of the most famous Valorant players of all time. Like, this guy was a professional player, absolutely insane at the game, like one of the best to ever do it honestly. And Kyedae is a super popular streamer and content creator. They met when they were both 17 years old. 17, bro! Like, think about that for a second. They were literally high school age. Moved in together weeks after meeting, and then spent the next 6 years doing absolutely everything together. And I mean everything. They worked together, they streamed together, their hobbies were together, their entire lives were just intertwined, you know what I'm saying? And not gonna lie, from the outside looking in, they seemed like the perfect couple. Like, everybody who watched them thought they were the perfect relationship. They supported each other through everything. And honestly, one of the craziest things they went through together was when Kyedae was diagnosed with cancer. Like, dude, that's such a heavy thing to go through, and Tenz was there for her the entire time. He even stepped back from his professional career to be there and support her. Like, that's the kind of loyalty and love that people dream about, you know? So when I tell you that people are shocked about this breakup, I mean it's like earth-shattering for a lot of their fans. But okay, so let me actually show you guys what they said. Kyedae posted this announcement and Tenz retweeted it. And honestly, the way they wrote it was actually like really mature. Like, not gonna lie, this is probably one of the most mature breakup announcements I've ever seen. They basically say they have actually been broken up for quite some time now, so this isn't like fresh news to them. They've been processing this privately, which I honestly respect. And then they explained that the reason they broke up was because they had stopped growing as individuals. And dude, this is where it gets really interesting because they literally said for most of our relationship, we did everything together. Work, hobbies, and interests, pretty much everything. And honestly, when you think about it, that makes sense why they would feel stuck, you know? Like, they moved in together when they were 17 and they are only 24 now. They never really got to experience being their own separate people as adults. Like, they went from being teenagers straight into living together and doing literally everything together. They even say it felt like they were together for 30 years instead of 6 because of how intense and constant their relationship was. Like, bro, that's crazy to think about. And not gonna lie, I kind of get it. Like, I'm 16, so I'm around the age they were when they first got together, and honestly, I can't even imagine moving in with someone right now. And then spending the next 6 years completely merged with them like that. Like, I feel like you need time to figure out who you are as a person first, you know what I'm saying? And they basically said the same thing. They realized they needed space to grow into their own people separately. But here's where things get absolutely insane. The internet, dude. The internet did what the internet does best, and people started creating these wild narratives. Like, some people were being really supportive and understanding, but honestly, a lot of people started attacking Kyedae. And when I say attacking, I mean like really harsh stuff. There was this one comment that went absolutely viral, and it was basically saying that Kyedae used Tenz, that she built a career off of him, and that she's breaking up with him now just to go have fun with other guys. And dude, not gonna lie, that comment made me so mad because it's like, where are you even getting that from? Like, nothing in their announcement suggested any of that. And honestly, the comment also said that Tenz sacrificed his career for her during her cancer. Which, like, yes, he stepped back to support her, but that doesn't mean she owes him staying in a relationship forever, you know? Like, that's such a toxic way to think about relationships. But bro, this comment got so much traction and so many people were agreeing with it and piling on Kyedae. And it was honestly really messed up to watch. And apparently Tenz saw all of this happening because he made another post. And honestly, this is the part where you really need to pay attention because he said some really important stuff. He basically came out and defended Kyedae and shut down all of these false narratives. He said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he said that they parted on completely mutual terms and that they still care deeply about each other. Like, he made it very clear that this wasn't one person leaving or one person being the bad guy. It was a mutual decision. And then dude, he addressed the whole career thing. He straight up said, I quit playing pro of my own accord and was never influenced by her to quit. Like, he took full ownership of that decision and removed Kyedae from any blame. And honestly, I really respected that because he could have just stayed silent, but he saw people attacking her and he stepped up to defend her. But here's the part that honestly hit me the hardest. Tenz said, and this is a direct quote, in a healthy relationship, there should never be comparisons about who sacrificed more or gave more. That mindset is immature and helps nobody. And dude, when I tell you that line is so important, especially for people my age who are watching this and learning about relationships, like, that's such a mature take. You can't keep score in a relationship. You can't be like, well, I did this for you, so now you owe me. That's not how love works, you know what I'm saying? And then he also mentioned something that I think a lot of people forgot about or didn't know. He said that Kyedae is still dealing with ongoing health issues. Like, her health problems aren't over. She's still going through stuff. And the fact that people are attacking her while she's dealing with health problems on top of processing a breakup, like, that's honestly just cruel, bro. Not gonna lie, this whole situation has really made me think about a lot of things. Like, first of all, the way the internet treats public figures is honestly insane. These are real people going through real emotions and real life changes. And people just treat it like it's drama and entertainment. And second, I think it's really important that they're showing what a healthy breakup can look like. Like, you can break up with someone and still care about them. You can realize you're not compatible anymore without there being a villain or someone who did something wrong. Sometimes people just grow apart and that's okay. And honestly, the fact that they got together at 17 and are breaking up at 24 makes so much sense when you really think about it. Like, you change so much between those ages, you're literally becoming a completely different person. The things you want at 17 are not gonna be the same things you want at 24. And if they never had the chance to grow individually because they were always together, then yeah, eventually you're gonna realize something's missing. But dude, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, I'm genuinely curious to hear your perspectives on this. Do you think they made the right decision? Do you understand where they're coming from? Or do you think they should have tried to work through it? And honestly, have any of you been in a similar situation where you felt like you needed space to grow as your own person? Because I feel like this is something a lot of people can probably relate to, even if they're not in the public eye like Tenz and Kyedae are. And not gonna lie, I really hope both of them are doing okay. Like, breakups are hard enough when you're just a regular person, but having to deal with it while the entire internet is watching and commenting and creating narratives about you, that's a whole other level of difficulty. And the fact that Kyedae is dealing with health stuff on top of all of this just makes my heart hurt. I'm not trying to be parasocial or anything, but it's just basic empathy, since we are all humans at the end of the day. So yeah, that's a situation with Tenz and Kyedae. They broke up after 6 years together, it was mutual, they grew apart, and they're asking people to respect their privacy and their decision. And honestly, I think we should do exactly that. Like, they don't owe us every single detail about their relationship or their breakup. They shared what they felt comfortable sharing, and that should be enough. But before I go, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already. And hit that like button if you found this video helpful or informative. And honestly, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this whole situation. And goodbye!